Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. He keeps it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'm...
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Seattle.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Set to go now on first and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and
3. From the 41, here's second down and 3. They'll look to throw. That one swung out wide to Walker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be ball in. He's got it. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here is Bell on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
On the ready. Mustang 19. Here we go.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Warriors 17, Panther 11, Panther 11.
one is complete.
The second down.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Come on. Hit. 60,
Back to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
15 yards.
They get 15 on that game. Good for a Lions first down.
A gain of 15.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Laporta in motion. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
14 yards.
That catch number 40 on the season for him.
First down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
19 tight. 18 rattle.
A run here with Gibbs. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
19, 18. Hawk 70, Hawk, go.
Once again, it's Gibbs. Has some room inside the 30. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
18.
They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Detroit.
1st and 10 at the
18 Cardinal,
25-yard
18
line.
Cardinal. Let go.
Out of the pistol, here comes Gibbs. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Hurry.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
19 Hawk 70.
Lions. First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Lions.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
The 6-yard line.
So we are through one here on
Brings up
Sunday
2nd
Night
and
Prime
4.
Time. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment.
Ready,
They'll
break.
come up now for 2nd down and 4.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Ready?
Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Cole Kmet, touchdown, Lions. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
They'll run the draw with Walker. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
A lot of times the success of a draw depends on the defensive ends, Mike, rushing the passer. In this case, a great job by the defensive end. He initially reads pass, but then he determines that it's going to be a draw. He quickly adjusts, and he's able to tackle the running back for a loss.
Third, they need 8. He'll drop to throw. Headed left, buying time. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here's 1st and 10. A handoff, running left, it is Walker. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Throwing now from the gun. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Great job there by the defensive lineman. You can see, Mike, why he is one of the best interior players in the entire league, using his strength and his speed to get through into the backfield, take the running back down for a loss.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Seattle after this.
on the double. 79 Broncos. Cowboy 80.
He'll get this complete to Walker. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 3.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down.
Cougar 19 Lions.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's complete. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 tight, 19 tight.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
That ties the game at 14.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Here is Bell on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Ready, break.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's done. It's Isaac to Slaw. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Out, out, out.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He's going to have the first down and then some. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. It is a huge play for Detroit. 45 yards.
A gain of 45 yards. And the Lions first down.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too. but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let's go now. 79 Bronco. Dragon 60.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Outright, Smith and Jigba has it.
The pass on 1st down.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline. Line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out to his right. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's 2nd and 2. He'll let one go down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Again, working deep downfield. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Exiting the pocket right. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
That's complete. It's Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Now Seattle will use the final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. To the end zone. It's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. They'll keep it on the ground here again. Gibbs with a first down and more. Jahmyr Gibbs. And he is gone. 76 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 6.
At the 39-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
That one hauled in. It's complete. 1st and 10.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
60 by 6, Warriors 70.
They'll look to throw yet again. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Back to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here is Bell on the return. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Oh, big hole left side. And he will score again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That's his third touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Will Reichard to kick off.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. 18 Rattler.
He'll look to throw. Rolling to the left. What teamwork, the receiver coming back for the completion. A gain there of 27 yards.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Tag. Bronco 80. Head to 60. Chap. 19 Lion. Cup 19.
They'll throw out of the gun. That is brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest. He'll drop the throw. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
70 Ranger. Trap 60. Warrior 70. That
is caught out wide on the RPO. And fourth TD grab of the season. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here is Bell on the return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
Trap 60. 70. 60 by 6. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Corey, 70. Let's go now. 70 Lions.
They'll look to throw. Right side, that's Laporta, the tight end. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On the 6. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Go. Cowboy.
They hand it to Gibbs. And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On to the 4th quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Here we go. Go.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And When you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And he's got another one. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Lions 42, Seahawks 28.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Forced out wide. Now he'll run it.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
The RPO, that one is complete. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Ready, ready. Buffalo 18, go! Cougar 19, 18, Rattler 18.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Ready.
Here's Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
At the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 9.
Pass the 60. 79 Broncos. 18 Rattler. Street.
Laporta in motion. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball, but let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
60 Bison. Bronco 80. Warrior 70.
Throwing now on 3rd and... Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Watch your keys.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one caught at the 4. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
That's good for us Seahawks.
Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Malachi starts on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now, 2nd and goal.
Sack. Panther 60. Hawk 70.
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Body was man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The kick is good. Makes the score Lions 42, Seahawks 35.
A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run with Gibbs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Come on.
Handoff, Gibbs running left. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Laporta in motion. That's right side and into the hands of Tasman. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A gain there of 21. Good for a Lions first down.
21 yards. First down, Lions.
Let's go now.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And a good tackle out wide. Will hold him to a gain of just 3.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Hold the stick.
It is 2nd and 6.
Get up. Get up.
Now Gibbs. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Pick your meat click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, do your scale. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your scale. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm to go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your scale. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some John, VIP stats. Look around the club. What do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves. That's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game. I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two. Snap your fingers, do your scale. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your scale. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, chillin' in the bill. Yeah, we again. Bottles in again. Up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we
old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block. Straight from the dick.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Tonight, a good one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Denver Broncos and the Baltimore Ravens on Monday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go here in Baltimore. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
They're on 27-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Run now for the rookie out of Georgia. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
Brings up 2nd and
9. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver.
And at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.